So, hello everybody. We've had the meditators that are here who have sort of gone into their own quiet space. So it is me with the cards that I've given a bit of a shuffle, and just noting we were having a bit of a chat over the fact that we went from wisdom to doubt to wisdom, which is how things sometimes unfold. We know it and then we lose it, and then we know it again. Oh, wow. And then we have the power around it. Lilith. Well, she's been coming up a little bit lately. Okay, so let me just get her picture. See if I can get this here. Hopefully she will come up. Not sure if they've got the one that I've got here. No, it's Tara. I'm just doing a Bing search, and I'm not seeing that there is the Lilith one here, but there's a different Lilith. So I might put the different Lilith up just to... this is Lilith from the Goddess Power Oracle, the one by Colette Baron-Reid. So let's see if we can just use this one instead. It's beautiful as well. So I'm just going to hold this image up just to get this in the mind's eye, because there she is in a tree with wildness. That is a snake around her, wrapped around her. And the word that comes is power. And then this is the other image. So this is the image from the Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. So, close your eyes. Or gaze at Lilith. So Lilith was originally the Sumerian Queen of Heaven, a goddess older than Inanna. The Hebrews took the goddess and transformed her into the first wife of Adam, who refused to lie beneath him when having intercourse. She insisted that because they were created equal, they needed to have sex equally. When Adam refused, she left him. Thereafter, in Jewish mythology, she was described as a demon. So just open yourself to that energy of Lilith. And there is this one reflection of her, which is independence, which is clear from the story I just shared. There is also the reflection, which is power. And this is her poem. I dance my life for myself. I am whole. I am complete. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I dance the dark and the light, the conscious and the unconscious, the sane and the insane. I speak from myself authentically with total conviction, without regard for how I might look. All the parts of myself flow into the whole. All my divergent selves unite as one. I listen to what needs to be heard. I never make excuses. I feel my feelings deeply and profoundly. I never hide. I live my sexuality to please myself and pleasure others. I express it as it needs to be expressed, from the core of myself, from the wholeness of my dance. I am female. I am sexual. I am power. I was greatly feared. Allow yourself to open to the energies of Lilith. To allow yourself to be taken on a journey, to be guided by wisdom and insights, to hear her story, and maybe to see her reflected in yourself. Allow the experience to unfold. to slowly, slowly start the journey back. So start by focusing on your breath once more. But stay connected with Lilith. Just be aware of any final messages or reflections or insights or wisdom that she may have for you. To also be aware, open yourself to receiving a gift from Lilith, a gift from this reflection of the goddess, of the divine feminine. If there is a gift that she has to offer you, what would it be? I'm beginning to follow the flow of the inhale and the exhale of breath. Allowing the movement of that breath to start to bring you back to the place where you are. Open your heart to Lilith and thank her for the journey, or the wisdom, or the gift. Slowly, slowly. Start to bring yourself back to the here and now. And welcome back. So I'll take a moment to share some of the experience that I had in that journey. And certainly if there's anyone who's meditating live who wants to come on and share as well, you're welcome to. So, Lilith. I do have a bit of a fondness for Lilith. I've done quite a bit of work with Lilith. There is an article, a fairly in-depth article that I wrote about her, which you can find on the blogs of the Soul Alchemist Academy website, www.soulalchemistacademy.com. I think it's a couple of blogs back. And so I had done quite a bit of research and connecting with her, and so a lot of that came up from a place of familiarity, but there was also a different level of depth, I think, this time that came through. It seems like, again, moving from wisdom to doubt to wisdom seems to naturally then flow into power, but that sense of empowerment and independence being that it almost felt like autonomy was perhaps a better word. A sense of knowing who she is or who she was, I was aware of having a number of conversations in the last little bit about the places where we give power away and what is behind giving power away. And I was reminded of the quote that is in the front of the Noble Art, a quote that my son had tattooed over his heart. That was the epitaph of Nikos Kazantzakis, who wrote Zorba the Greek and The Last Temptation of Christ, amongst other things. And the epitaph reads, "I want nothing, I fear nothing, I am free." And there was that sense of Lilith. It came up for me of, I was seeing her in the Garden of Eden and recognizing that there was a choice that she had in that moment to agree to be something other than what she was, to agree to terms of engagement and relationship that sort of, I don't want to say made her, but that shifted her into something that was less than who she knew herself to be. And the sense in that moment, in that choice, there's not a choice, because the only choice would be a choice away from oneself. And better to be out of the garden and whole. That I want nothing, I fear nothing, I am free. The empowerment that says, I know who I am, I know what's important to me, and I am open to relationship, and I am open to engagement, but not at the cost of myself. So when it says in her poem, at the end of her poem, I am female, I am sexual, I am power, I was greatly feared. I was sort of having that understanding of where that was coming from, because there is a vibrancy of engagement with life that says this is who I am. So that's what came up for me in this meditation. And I did receive a gift, and the gift was entwined snakes that again speak to that. It was almost like the arms and hands themselves become the caduceus, that there's a power that moves through them, that can bring the energy of life to life. So that's my sharing from Lilith. And I thank you all for joining us in the Etherland. And I will say goodbye to those who are joining from the recording. Thank you. And we'll see you later.